Hi, I'm Max. I'm the owner of Secret Ingredient. Okay, so the first dish we're going to cook is a quinoa salad. A lot of you might not be familiar with the grain quinoa, but it's as simple to cook as rice and considerably healthier. Olive oil is fine. You can also use canola oil, which has a higher smoking point. But I think for the purposes here, we're just going to toast up some of this quinoa. And you can kind of see it all popping a little bit. The reason we're doing this is just to give it a little bit of browning it and giving it some fragrance. Just like you would toast up spice, you can do the same with grains. Now you'll see some of this quinoa is starting to brown a little bit. That's exactly what we want. And just as that's starting to happen, we'll kind of deglaze the pan with some orange juice. And we'll just let the kind of acidity of the orange juice release. And basically what we've done there, and you can use lemon juice as well, we've just cleared out the bottom of the pan and deglazed it so that the quinoa is now floating in the orange juice. And then finally, we're going to bring this to a boil with some water as well. And I'm just going to pour this slowly in. And so all we're going to do now is we're just going to let this come to a boil. And then just like rice, we're going to let it simmer for about 15 minutes. Very simple, and then you're pretty much done with cooking the quinoa. Okay, so back to the quinoa salad. So this has been now cooking for about 15 minutes. Just like rice, we've got it now, all that liquid has been absorbed. We can kind of fluff it with a fork, and as you can see, the kernels have gotten considerably larger. They're pretty much 3 times the size from when they were dry. So they've absorbed a lot of that orange juice and that water. And now it's quite simple. Now all we're going to do, and you can choose any sort of ingredients that you want for a quinoa salad. I mean, it's quite refreshing. It's great cold, it's great warm. What I like to do is, just as it's a little bit warm right now, we're going to take, these are cucumbers and tomatoes that have been finely diced into about a 1/4 inch dice. We're just going to add that into our pot. So basically what a roasted red bell pepper is we've taken this, we've roasted it for about 30 minutes in the oven. We've peeled the skin from the red bell pepper, and then you're left with just the flesh, nicely roasted, a little bit blackened. We're going to put that in as well. And then finally we're going to add some pine nuts. You can add in walnuts as well, but we kind of like the toastiness of the pine nut. So I'm just going to add some of those. And then here we've got a mix of mint and basil leaves that we're just going to add in with some salt and pepper as well. And I'm just going to give it a nice stir, kind of incorporate all of these ingredients. We're going to just plate this. And we'll create a bit of a garnish here.